Welcome, Cougar Academy Algebra 2B to the 6.3 notes. This stuff today, how do you add and subtract polynomials? It should be very much a review, which should make you happy because really you have done all this before. We are going to be dealing with some higher exponents and stuff, and really it's just a big old review. So just remember when we are adding or subtracting, the big thing is we have groups in parentheses, and just notice a big old addition sign. When you see that addition sign, all you are doing is adding the like terms. Okay, like terms have the same degree or the same exponent, and you're just adding the coefficients. It's a good idea to start with the highest degree. So we're going to start with 5v to the fourth. And are there other fourth degrees? Yes, there are. So 5 and negative 2. 5 plus negative 2 is 3v to the fourth. Done. Next up, let's look for v to the thirds. There's a v to the third. Any others? Yep. So 8v to the third plus 3v to the third, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 11v to the third. Oh my. And lastly, v squareds. So a v squared. 5, 6, 7 plus 7v squared. If you have them in this order with the 4, the 3, the 2, that makes me very happy, and it's great from there. So that's really about it if you recall. Subtraction, which we'll get to in a minute, is just a little bit different, but addition, same old thing, just notice adding quantities. Okay, start with the highest one, so negative 2 or positive 2, negative 5 is negative 3n to the third. Next up, so n squareds plus 2n squared. There's really a 1 in front of each of those. And then lastly, the n's. Okay, 6 minus 4 plus 2n. Bada bing, bada boom. These are so easy, sometimes you make little mistakes. So just check to see 5, 4, 3, 4, 2, good. Okay. Difference. The difference with differences is you want to, I think the best idea is to distribute the negative and then change to addition. So just take your time, write it out again. Plus 2 minus 3r to the fourth plus 7r to the third and minus 7. From here, then you're just combining your like terms. Okay, so negative, so we're looking at to the fourth powers, negative 3 and 4 is r to the fourth. Third powers, 1, 2, other thirds, anything else? Nope. So minus r to the third. Any squareds? Nope. Any first powers? Nope. So we're just dealing with the constants. And that makes it minus 5. Okay, so just be careful distributing the negative and going from there. So again, we're just going to distribute the negative. Doop, doop, minus 2n to the third, and then 8 plus 2n to the third minus 3n to the fourth. All that stays the same. That's a big 4 for a power. Start with the highest exponent, so negative 3 and 2 is negative n to the fourth. We'll look for the thirds next. 2 and negative 2, they're going to cancel, so you don't need to write anything for those. And then plus 7 because negative 1 and positive 8. Okay, negative n to the fourth plus 7. Pretty easy stuff, I hope. Simplify each expression, write in proper order. So proper order is just with the highest exponent first, highest exponent first, which is already kind of what we were doing, and then kind of going down. So you go from x to the fourth, plus or minus x to the third, plus or minus x squared, plus or minus x, plus or minus the constant. There might even be an x to the fifth, okay? Anything from there, highest to lowest, is how we go about that. So now we just have some bigger strings of numbers. So we'll just distribute the negative, a mixture of addition and subtraction. Okay. And just take your time. Notice, again, we want to start with the highest exponent, so to the fourth. So anything else to the fourth? Nope. So 8n to the fourth. Next, we're going to move on to the third, so plus, it might be minus, so I'll hold off on that. N to the third. So third, nothing else, a good thing. So minus 8n to the third. Let's look for squareds. So squared. Hey, there's nothing else for it either. Okay, plus 8n squared. First powers, so n, and there's a minus 2. So 7 plus 6 is 13, minus 2 is 11. So plus 11n, and then we're going to look for our constants, minus 3 and 8. Anything else? Nope. So plus 5. 4, 3, 2, 1, constant. Boom. That is how I would prefer. If you don't have it in that order, I might subtract a half a point or so. Please have it in that order with the highest exponent first. So again, a mixture of addition and subtraction. So make sure you distribute. Okay, and from there, if you want to give it a shot and see what you get, that'd be great. I will just go ahead and tackle the problem. So we'll start with the fourths. Ooh, those cancel. All right. The thirds. R to the third. The squareds, nothing. Thirteen, 9. And any constants? No. So r to the third plus 9r. Let me just take a moment to double check. The r to the fourths was 7, minus 2, and minus 5. So 7 minus 5 minus 2 cancels. R to the thirds, negative 2 and 3 is positive 1. Okay. R to the first powers, so 6 and 7 is 13, minus 4 is 9. Okay, so very good with that one there. Things canceled. Last particular two examples here. Again, same idea. This time we have subtraction first. So subtract 6b squared minus 5 minus b to the third. And really it's just take your time. I'm going to add them all in one line. Makes it a little easier to look at. And we'll start with a b to the thirds. So b to the third, b to the third, b to the third. 12 minus 1 is 11. B squared. So I'm going to square those. B squared. Why not? 6 and negative 6 cancel, so that makes it easy. B to the firsts, any of those? Nope. So constants 3, negative 5, positive 5, and negative 5 cancel, so plus 3. All that for 11b to the third plus 3. Okay, and last example, again, we'll subtract 7, add a to the third, minus 2a squared, plus 7a squared, plus 4, 5a squared, minus 8a third, minus 2. Start with the thirds. Boom, boom. Negative 8 minus 2 is negative 10. Be careful with negatives. Sometimes they throw students off. What are we doing? No, negative 8 plus a to the third, silly Mr. Dvorsky, is negative 7a to the third. It's going too fast. So next we're going to go with squareds. Square the squareds, why not? There's another one. 7 and 5 is 12, minus 2 is 10, and the others I forgot about? No. So plus 10a squared, and any a to the firsts? No. So constants, negative 2 minus 7 is negative 9, plus 4 would be negative 5. Okay, so take your time, go through them. Try not to make silly mistakes, but it's okay if you do. Always take the time to double check these ones. They're not too hard. So with your distributing and your adding, and a to the thirds again, 8, 7. Yeah, okay. So nice job with those guys. Should be pretty easy stuff. Make sure that you are practicing and submit all that stuff to me. Thank you.